Welcome back, everybody. My name's KC, and welcome to Minecraft Hardcore. Last episode, we worked a little bit on a little bit of everything. I did a little bit of bridge work trying to get the castle started. And then we also went back to the end and finished an Enderman farm so we can get all of our tools healed up. Should probably go back and get the shovel done at some point, but not yet. Alright. And today, I didn't have too much planned. I didn't really want to work on this, just because it's building a bridge. You've seen me do that over there. Don't want to go exploring. I want to stay kind of close because there's the new update coming around the corner with the, what are they called? The, basically like the Weeping Angels from Doctor Who. But I do need to work on something. And I've been putting this off for too long. But I think it's time to work with villagers. Unfortunately, it's not my favorite thing to do, but it's something that must be done. And boy, do we have a lot. So, first thing I would like to do is set up a auto pumpkin and melon farm down here. So my original goal was to kind of set up little workstations here and there to have all of the villagers kind of integrated with the society, but that is not really going to work, only because I kind of set up everything a little cramped, crowded, what have you. But that's okay, this is more of a farm, so I can still do that, but the farmer will just live over there. So this is a fairly quick and easy setup. All I need to do is clear this area here, and then I will be able to kind of show you how I build mine. I think it's the same way as everybody else's, but I don't want to say one thing and be wrong. So I'm going to clear this out, and I will show you my quick and easy design. Alright, so I cleared out all of the area that I need, minus a few blocks. Now I would like to set up my little storage container area, and I'm gonna need quite a few chests here. 16 should be good, and I'll get more later because I'm gonna need some hoppers as well. So I've got all the chests in there now. Now I just need to set up the sorting system. I'm gonna do it similar to how I did the iron golem farm over here. So I have all of these going in here, comparator, redstone, and then down here is a repeater, a torch, and then that will sort the proper items. So all the things that I want to go this way will continue to go that way, and then all the things I don't obviously won't. Alright, so I got it all done. It was super simple design. So basically, you put whatever item you want in here, you need 22 of them, put it in this hopper. That leads into a comparator with 2 dust, a repeater that goes into a torch in that fashion. And then that will sort out only that item. So because we're only using 2 items for this, the pumpkin and melon, we can do this super easy, and then we can work on the rest of it. So now what I would like to do is work on the platform. I'll just use cobble for this. So I'm going to make the railway system collection. Alright, so now I need a shim of those. Alright, so I got it all done, and I just added a minecart unloader bit right here. And then I added the minecart check. So what will happen is minecart will come and it will eventually pick these up on the layer above. And it'll come over here. This will activate the whole little system here. Unload whatever's in here. And then when that's done, it will send it right on back. So I'm gonna get rid of this for now. Only because I don't want to hear this the whole time while I'm working. So the next part is, I think, the easier part. All I need to do is put a layer of dirt down over everything that has a rail. Alright, so I put the dirt down and put a little water source. And I like to put a trapdoor here so I don't have to go around with my minecart system. I can just make it one fluid snake. And that just makes it easier for me. And unfortunately, I lost the ultimate hoe. Your mom. But I have another one laying around, so I'm going to use that. And I will let you know when I'm all done. Alright, I'm all done with that, and now it's time to plant the seeds and make them grow. Now, here is the beauty of this farm. Need to go underneath and do piston. I think the note block needs to go here. And then the cobble needs to go there. So we'll go like that. Hey, it works. Alright, so that's the setup that you need to do. Observer, block, on top of the observer, note block, piston, and then the piston will end up breaking whatever melon or pumpkin you have there. So I'm gonna continue to do this for the rest of the things. And hopefully we can get all finished. Alright, and with that, we are actually all done with the actual build of it. One thing that is optional that I like to do is I like covering the note blocks up because then it makes it a little bit quieter. I'm not sure if that helps with lag or not. It might, but I just do it because I don't like note blocks going off all the time. And while this is all going, let's check and see if anything's come in so far. Ooh, we have something. Alright, let's see. So see what I said with the 22. In the meantime, while I wait for that to work, I'm gonna do a little bit of decorating. Just to kind of make it look a little nicer and not hide it, but kind of blend it into the rest of the builds that I have going on here. Welcome back to Minecraft in 2013, everybody. Minus the dark oak. That should be spruce. I know. But here it is. Here is the box that I made. It's a box. Whatever. For now, let's work on these villager housing areas. And for that, I'm going to need more room this way. So I'm going to flatten out this whole area. And basically from... This is going to go away. This is just a string farm that I made. Back when the dupe was working. I believe they patched it in the version of Minecraft that I'm playing right now, which is 1.21.1. But that's going away, and we're gonna have a long hallway of villagers. And the way it works, or the way I want it to work, is I'm gonna be able to trade with them and then get in a minecart and then kind of go away so that I can continue to trade and not have to use any of the trades. I can just trade all of one item to one villager, so I don't have to get like 5 different farmers or 7 different fishermen villagers. Alright, so I got a little bit done and I started adding the villagers. I had to go on a little bit of an expedition just because I didn't get to I didn't have the potions made. So I did a little bit of that, and I'm starting to put them in. But now I'm going to start building up the walls so that these guys don't die, even though they're currently attacking me. But I'm going to do a little bit of design work, and we'll see how it goes. I'm going to probably try and use some of this dark oak, and I'm going to continue to use the stone brick, but if I see an opportunity to use something different, then I will for sure use that. Like this deep slate, polished deep slate, I'm probably going to use this for the floor, or I'm going to use it as highlighter block, kind of like that, and use the deep slate bricks for the floor. But we shall see. Did the darn thing. Unfortunately, I didn't get all the trades that I wanted with the villagers. I have one goal in mind, and that's not going to happen in this week's episode. It's got to do with an armor set that I'm about to build. Some of you might know what I might be going for, but I really want to try and get all the different types of books as a hint. I've already gotten fire protection. I've already gotten thorns. I think I have blast protection, so all I need is projectile and prop 4. But I think I might enchant for base set prop 4 unbreaking, just to save on levels when we're combining. But for another day. For now, I need to finish this up. So I'm going to put a little roof on here, and I'm thinking I want to make it kind of like a an underground cathedral looking thing, but without any windows. Maybe I'll put some up top if I decide to do it like a high story or not, but we shall see. But for now, I'm gonna get to work on this, and then I can figure out what I want to do with that. And that's the inside pretty much all done. I might tweak it here and there, as I say with most of my builds, but I like the way this looks a lot, actually. And this is kind of testing some kind of ceiling style that I want to go for in later builds in this world. Kind of the archway kind of thing, but with that, I think I'm going to move on to the outside. I don't really know what I want to do with this outside yet. I was thinking of doing something like this, but then at the same time, that looks a little goofy to me. I might do something similar to that, where I have kind of like a pillar going up in the middle there. and then something going along the outsides here. But I don't know if that is gonna look the way I think it's gonna look. Alright, so I don't know. Just looks a little... this is going to be a challenging outside of the build, and I don't need to make it look perfect, but I would like to try. Just because I think it would be a fun little challenge, as well as I don't want to make things, as I think I've been saying this for a while now, I don't want to make things just functional. I would like to make them look pretty decorative as well. Because I don't think that it's really worth it if we're going to just kind of run past like a broken down area this whole playthrough. Kind of like this a little bit, actually. Doesn't really make sense for a cathedral, so maybe we can do... Oh, I know what we're gonna do. Okay, I've got it. I know it's a little cramped here, but it just gives it a little bit more pizzazz, I think. And I'll work on this other side as well. But I think for now, I'm just gonna leave this roof as is, because I really just wanted to work on these few parts here. Mainly because I'm not too good at certain things, and and this is one of them. So I want to work to get better at those things, such as like this exterior design and the interior ceilings and things. All right, I like that a lot. I'm gonna put some torches up top, and that will be a finished outside bit. I know it might bug some of you guys, but that is not the point of this build. Its main function is to house the villagers, obviously, and then to kind of give me a little bit of extra practice building for future projects. And I think I did that very well. And finally, I was thinking about it pretty much this whole time while I was building our little church villager thing, and I am not a fan of the box. So I'm gonna try my hand at some pixel art kind of decoration. Not sure how it's gonna go, but we're gonna try it. That's kind of our reference point. I don't want to make it exactly a 16 by 16. I have the room to, but I think I want to go, so from here to here is 13. So 14, 15, 16. That could be good. And then on this other side, we could maybe have like a melon pixel art. I don't know. We're branching out today. But I'm gonna do my best to build this, and we'll see if I can pull it off. So it's pretty good so far. I only have the 16 by 16 area mapped out right now. Mainly because I didn't want to do an outline, and this is my first time doing it, so I'm a little lost. But we're gonna work our way through it, and we'll see what is what. But since it's a 16 by 16, it's a little bit easier to follow, because these all blocks are also 16 by 16, or at least in my texture pack they are. So I can kind of follow this pattern better. Ooh, I like that a lot. Well, I should like it, because I basically copied it. But anyways, so I've got the basic shape done, and I'm gonna do a little bit of shading now. Well, it's not the greatest shading, but you can still kind of tell what it is. I don't have too many blocks to work with. I tried using the yellow, but I think it was too much. So I just went with normal wood, acacia wood. I think this is orange terracotta, and then I used some brown as well, and I think I'm gonna do a few more things here and there just to kind of make it a little less blocky, but we'll see how it looks. And I did this side, which is covering up the side of it, but why don't I try and do a watermelon on this side, because it is also a melon farm. So I'm going to try that. This one should be a little bit easier, I think. I hope. I don't know, we'll see. I've got green and lime green. And everything's the same. So I should be able to recreate that. But I gotta put away all of these other things. We'll get going on it. Oh, we're gonna try this with only 3 colors, because I can't think of anything. Well, I definitely miscounted this, but I think I'm just gonna go with it. Because I'm never gonna be looking at this side anyways. And I don't think it's too bad. Ugh, this is so difficult. Ta-da! It's not beautiful, but it's something. We're not gonna talk about that. That's not going in the thumbnail. That's not terrible. Knowing what it is, I can kind of tell it's a watermelon. Kind of. Oh, that's disgusting. But now I'm done. Well, with that, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I got a good villager system going here. I'm not really going to use these too much to exploit. I'm not a big fan of using the villagers in that way. I kind of like building my own stuff for the most part and getting all the resources through farms, and I think villagers is just a little too cheaty. But I don't knock the people who do use villagers. I think they can be very helpful, but they will be only helpful for one more thing in the near future that I can think of, and I'm going to keep that a little close to the chest. But for now, me and Jack, the jack-o'-lantern, we are going to sign off. So thank you for tuning in, and I will see you all later. Peace.